Hello, this is ElizabethCobb.com. I'm here with Mr. Christopher and his divine ladies. Christopher, why did we not shoot our video last week?
Well, welcome back to our show, and we are so sorry we didn't have our show last Friday, but I, myself, and Elizabeth Cobb are both in very, very hot water because these two fine divine ladies on their trip from northern Kentucky to Tanzania got a flat tire, and we're going to hear all about that. But because we didn't show enough love and concern for our two fine divine ladies, we're in very hot water. We've been Rolodexed into the eternal in trouble, so we're trying to dig ourselves out of that hole. But why we want to hear all about their experience. So Tina's going to start off.
Okay, I'm the driver, and I'm going down 75 right around the Norwood Lateral, right? I don't know Ohio that well. Anyway, this piece of metal... I don't get out much. This piece of metal comes across the interstate. I thought I missed it. Unfortunately, no. My right front tire got it, took slashes out of it. Pretty much the traffic saw it happen and stood back so I could go all the way across all the lanes to get to the medium. We get pulled over, we get out, look at the car, and we're like, uh-oh, we got to change the tire. I had boxes and boxes in the back of my car, so I had to unload them. Papers almost start flying out. We catch all the papers, we put them in the back seat. Then we go to get the tire out of the back, and we get the tire out. We get the lug wrench thing out, but we can't get the jack out because we can't figure out how to get it out. So instead of standing on the side of the interstate, we decided to get in the car and try to read the manual. In the meantime, Susan's calling her husband trying to get somebody to come change the tire. I, in turn, call Mr. Christopher and Elizabeth to come help me, and they said they would see what they could do for me. They were going to come, but then we thought Susan's husband could come get us. Anyway, unbeknownst, this white van that had CVS servicemen on it shows up. It was awesome. He got the tire, he checked the tire pressure, he took the hydraulic jack to the car, jacked the car up while we sat in it, took the old tire off, put the new tire in, and was done in less than 5 minutes. We asked him how much. He said we just needed to fill out a courtesy card saying how well he did. We wanted to send him brownies. We really appreciate it, but I asked him how did he find out about us. He said the Artemis camera caught us on tape and sent him to us. So thank you very much for sending him. He was a lifesaver to me, and thank God for the Artemis cameras. If you people don't think it works, it does work. Okay, Susan, you tell your side of the story.
Susan's got more for us.
Well, we're driving down 75 north, I guess up. And Tina's going 80 miles an hour. Mine's going to be a little more vivacious.
Say that, so I can't get in trouble.
Well, that's okay. They didn't clock you. And when she hit it, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, she's got a flat tire. But I didn't want to tell her because she's in the fast lane. She's got to get all the way over. So my take on it is Griswolds are going to Tanzania because mine is a little more animated than hers. So we finally get over and I'm like, you got to move up, honey. I know it's your rim, but there's a guardrail there. So she moves up a little bit and we're sitting there for 15 minutes. That's your first mistake. Artemis Cam can't see you. Don't know what's going on if we're sitting there for 15 minutes. But we were trying to call people to help us. So we get out and Tina's a clean freak. And what do you think I step in? Mud. So immediately, instead of trying to get the tire out, I'm thinking, oh my God, I got to put some paper towels down or napkins because if I get back in her car with mud, I'm in big trouble. So we get out and she goes, do you think the tire, we could save it? Miss Positive Attitude. I'm like, it's got like 5 slashes in it. No way are we going to be able to save this thing. And Tina goes, oh my gosh, we got to get the boxes out. And as she said, we're getting the boxes out. Papers are flying, and in the meantime, as Artemis Cam is filming us, if you ever break down, get out. They can't see what's going on. Our hair sticking straight up. So that's making us laugh as we're trying to move the boxes, and papers are going everywhere. So Tina gets the tire out, I get the lug nut out, and we're going to get the jack out, and we're going to try to change a tire or think somebody who might be a friend or going to Tasmania might see us and say, oh, those poor ladies can't get that off of there. So Tina goes, let's get the book out. As we're freezing and our hair's standing straight up and papers are twirling around, I'm like, Tina's a little chilly. I think we got to get back in the car. She's like, good idea. So we get back in the car. We think we're going to have to give the guy $20 to change our tire that's coming from my husband's company. We're like, oh my God, do we have any cash? You know, just envision this. You have to be there to experience it. So they say white van, so we're thinking white van. White van shows up. Thought it was a little odd that the guy had all the yellow patches and stuff on it. We're still not getting that it's somebody, the Good Samaritan. We're still not getting it. We're thinking it's somebody from his work. Comes out, like she said, changes it like in 5 minutes. We tried to help them. It didn't work. It didn't work. Yeah, get back in the car, sit and enjoy it. So we did. And needless to say, we didn't make it to Tasmania because we only had 50 miles on this spare tire.
And I was going back to Kentucky.
And we were going back to Kentucky because we still had to get it to the tire place. So the whole thing is if you're broke down on the side of the road, get out of your car so the Artemis cam can see you. They'll
wink at him.
And wink at him, yeah. And know that they'll come and help you. And you're not stuck on the side of the road because literally he wouldn't help somebody else like 2 minutes after he helped us. So your friends don't always show up. With Artemis Cam, people will send somebody, the Good Samaritans, to help you. And it's free. Free. Completely free.
I would like to make one comment. Christopher and I were going to, let me get to the visual there. Christopher and I were going to go and drive down and help you. And so this is key. If you're waiting for your friends, just kind of send them a text message because we thought that you were taken care of. And you know how our lives get busy. But I do have to say something that's rather humorous. Christopher, on Sunday evening, when we were blogging and preparing for the week, and I said to you, it was probably about 9 o'clock at night, I said, we haven't heard from the Divine Ladies.
Gee, see how long it took her to think about us again?
And Christopher
said, did you hear from us?
And so I did receive an email from Tina Reed at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. It was a forward. And it came on my BlackBerry, and I was like, oh, my thought was they're fine. They're perfectly fine. And so on Sunday evening, back to Christopher, I looked at him, and I said, Christopher, we have not heard from the Divine Ladies. Do you think that they're still at the Norwood Lateral? And secondly, the battery must be dead because Tina did get on her laptop and forward me an email. So long story short, what did we learn from this? We learned that...
can't count on friends.
No.
They'll call you 4 days later.
Christopher, what did we learn from this? Please sum up this event.
What we really learned from this is that you can definitely depend on the Divine Ladies to get through anything. They will go through anything to get your loan done and help you out. And we are here to help and serve everyone. And we were willing to come and help you, but we knew you were being more than taken care of. And you were being definitely taken care of by the Good Samaritan.
Exactly.
Well, thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. And we will talk to you all next week. We're for Mr. Christopher and his Divine Ladies.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.